Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. We're just going to jump straight into the messages with the archetype cards and see what is kind of crowning, what archetypes are crowning today's message. Thank you, Spirit, for providing messages in the greatest and highest good of all concerned. Oh, okay. Ooh, this one tried to pop out. Okay, this one's called Child Magical. So this one is seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. So there's a very much so like a feminine energy coming off of this card. The shadow attributes are permission, pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. Okay. Oh, next one out. Trickster. Okay, the light attribute is transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. The shadow attribute is manipulating others through duplicity. So you've already got this divine feminine energy stepping forward, and it's kind of like Spirit is highlighting here. That it's almost like you're connecting in with your inner child as a part of this energy that is unfolding on this new path that you're on. So obviously watching out for things like being pessimistic. And I even want to say when the pressure to so-called adult becomes a negative narrative in one's life. When I see the child magical card, it's as if Spirit is saying, remember to keep dreaming. Remember that all things are possible. This isn't the time, this isn't the season to get bogged down and caught up in like, oh, how am I going to make that possible? How could this ever come to fruition? How can I, in my current predicament, I can't see myself getting to this place on the path. This is the time to really allow, if there was ever a time to manifest, it feels like it's right now, right? And sometimes I feel like especially if you are if you're an air sign, or if you're a sign that really goes towards the logic, this Spirit is saying be careful of this whole logic thing, because right now your job is to think outside of the box and to allow yourself to actually go there. So something that I often do with my students is like, I'll say, I want you to just allow yourself to live out the vision. I want you to feel through what it is. And I do this for myself too. It's like, and I notice when it's like, okay, we're starting to allow ourselves to picture what our desired life is, our manifested, our connected life is, our fulfilled life, basically our 10 of cups. And then you notice where the mind comes in and goes, well, how are you going to make that happen within a year or two? Or how are you going to make that happen if so and so said this, and remember what they said, and you're just looking at the practicality of things, and you're going, it's like dampening this child magic. So I'm hearing Spirit say anything you can do to keep that child magic vibration going, this is the season. I'm even hearing like do something that would just bring so much joy to your inner child. Joy is the name of the game. That's what's going to help you. It's like ride the momentum of joy. Okay, Spirit, anything else? And with Trickster, it's kind of like when it says transcending convention and stuffiness, it's like, it's that feeling of like, maybe what you want to do doesn't feel practical all the time. And that's okay. Like actually Spirit saying that's kind of why, that's kind of something that you're known for. That's something that that's positive. It's like, and maybe you didn't even know you had this side to yourself. Maybe you've lived a life where you kind of played by the rules more. So if that is you, and I'm sure not everyone listening to this, that's you, but if you've played by the rules, this is a totally different energy. Okay, you've got hero/heroine. The light attribute is passion for the journey and personal empowerment. Okay, the shadow is escapism and a false sense of heroism. So this is perfect because, and let me show you. So see how they're like climbing up the mountain? This is like Spirit's way of saying, enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. Do not look at this as like a starting point and a finish line, a starting point and you're a student of divine, and as you're moving forward to bring forth whatever this is, it's like, don't get so hyper focused on, okay, have I met this milestone? Am I checking all the boxes? That's more of the not child magical energy, right? The child magical energy is this feeling of like curiosity, awe, and wonder. So when you think about a child and they're seeing things, a lot of things that they've never seen before, because they're pretty much entering into the world, on that newer level, it's like these things that adults are just like mundane and regular. To a child, it's pretty exciting. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, there's a flower I've never seen before. Like, very curious about this flower. I'm excited. It's like going to a place you've never been before, but like finding it in life. So as you're building this thing that you're building, you're bringing this thing to life, and it's building into your 10 of cups. I would say don't think so much about speed. Think more about being present and enjoying the journey. Be careful of, like it speaks about in this archetype card, that escapism would be like the shadow aspect of the hero heroine, a false sense of heroism and escapism. So you know how sometimes like in the vision space, like you also have to put action behind what it is that you're visualizing and manifesting. So it's like balance, making space for both. But so far the message is really like, dream big, you guys. This is the time to dream big. It's kind of like all the energy is on your side. So if you were to, it's like squander that by just getting in your own head. I hear Spirit saying getting in your own way. Even if it sounds outlandish, I'm hearing, who cares? This is actually this is the time where it's more likely for it to happen. So it's like, this could actually happen. There's a really good chance this could happen. Dream big. We're going to go in with the regular tarot and kind of get more into the details. Okay. I hope my battery doesn't die, but if it does, we'll just keep going. Tech. Oh, I caught it with my thighs. Okay, I'm so excited that I'm getting better with the whole flying of the cards. Okay, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, woohoo, 8 of Cups. Yeah, so basically with the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands, it's like you are being a lot more strategic and being more thoughtful and being more present about where you're placing your time and energy. So, you know how I was saying, like, it takes that, not just the visualization and the dreaming part, but it also takes like those tangible steps. That's kind of coming through here in the 4 of Pentacles. Now, there might be a little bit of like being extra cautious or being, I feel like there's a message coming through here about being seen in the 6 of Wands, because whatever this childlike energy, however this is actually going to play out for you, I think it's beautiful. Spirit thinks it's beautiful, but it may be like a little difficult for you. You know what I mean? It may be like, Whitney, it's hard to be seen. It's hard to be in the spotlight at any level. It doesn't have to be like, literally like a celebrity status, but like however it is you're putting yourself out there with this child magic. Like some of these dreams you've had, they may have been things you've just like felt on the inside for a long time. And I don't know, it almost gives me this feeling of like, when I'm looking at the archetypes, um it's like, where did all of that go way before? You know what I mean? It's like long time ago, when you were always meant for this, the spotlight, 6 of Wands, to be seen. And I don't know, did things just get really practical at some point? I want you to kick up that stardust. Like, I want you to start believing that you can, oh, I'm starting to get emotional. You can honor who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you literally, you can honor. And don't worry about what it is that people may think of you. If you've been rejected in the past, because I just see the caution here. I mean, it's like you're being very strategic about how you go about this in the Four of Pentacles, but at the same time, how do you actually feel about being seen? And to know that this is actually what's going to allow this thing to actually magnetize to you. It's also going to drastically change how you move through the world. You as an individual, your confidence, your radiance, your magnetism. It's like this divine feminine energy. Okay, so I got the Eight of Cups here, but I kind of want to ask Spirit for more clarification on this. Give Spirit more clarification on this Eight of Cups. I mean, I definitely see you walking away from something. Well, what is that? It could be the fear or like the overthinking and being so cautious, but let me just get some more inside information here. Dang. It's like believe in yourself. Whatever it is you're bringing forward and stepping into, it's a long time coming, okay? You can't run. Well, you can run, but you can't hide. You know what I mean? So, but there's so much beauty that's being felt through this energy. Passion for the journey and personal empowerment. Spirit, give us some clarification. Let me go to the angel, you guys, because the tarot's it's not giving right now. It's not giving right now. Hold on. Walking away from aspects that no longer serve you. Hold on, you guys. Same thing. Okay, for Raphael, Emperor and King of Raphael. Yeah, Spirit's saying, take charge. You got the Emperor here. It is time to take charge of this thing, you guys. It's time. It's no longer this energy of like, okay, we're just going to kind of like wade in the water and just kind of like, you know what I mean? We can't chill on this anymore. This is Spirit saying it's safe to trust. It's safe to go forward. It's safe to go forward. You have the ability, it says, to accomplish many things at once. So you have to follow your creative passion. It feels like this message is speaking to a group of you that, I don't know, maybe you go back and forth on this. Maybe you're not sure. Maybe you kind of like step in and then you hide and you step in. Maybe you've also had bad experiences with being in the front, being front and center, being seen in the past. And this is Spirit's way of saying, yeah, but we got to heal that and move forward. And there's something about your divine feminine energy that I'm getting in a very strong way. Let's see if the tarot wants to give again. And with this Eight of Cups, it's like you got to walk away from being so overly cautious. See these? Let me just show you so we can get a visual. This person is walking away from energy that no longer serves them. That's what all this in that path is. It's like the energy that's no longer serving you right here and right now is being just, it's like keeping all the goods to yourself. That's another way of looking at it. It's like you have so much power in your connection with divine. You have such a special, sorry, the words, it's just flowing through, a special connection with Spirit and divine. And it doesn't just look one way, right? There's more than one avenue that this wants to unfold in you. So this definitely is, it's like it's time to honor, it's time to take your place here as the Emperor and start to actually take some authority and command over the movement of this thing, you know? And it's like at this point, and I hope I'm not coming off, too pushy. This is the way that the energy feels as it's coming through the read is at this point, You cannot keep all of this to yourself. There are people who need your help. There are people who need your energy. There are people who need your light. It's kind of like it's so much bigger than you at this point. Maybe you never considered yourself like a stereotypical, like a leader in this way, but I can tell you that the way the Emperor is coming through, surrounded by spirit, surrounded by this emotional energy, this isn't a typical leader. This isn't like a managerial kind of like, I say things, people listen. No, there's so much balance and fairness, but it comes from this connection you have with divine. So that is part of the advice too, is like, really, let's go in with spirit guides. Let's go in and say, all right, what am I really worried about here? What am I really hiding from? Is it possible that if I were to allow myself to be seen here, if I allow that spirit crown to go on and I take my seat as emperor, and I'm doing it with for the right reasons, with the right foundation to help lift the collective consciousness, it's like, who can harm me? What really bad can happen? Even if somebody tries to kind of come against you, remember, if you're being led in spirit, they're coming against, the spirit. They're not coming against you. They are going to have to account for the aftermath or the karmic, a karmic accumulation that comes with whatever actions the other people take, or you know what I mean. They're, at the end of the day, everybody has to come in to their own alignment and rectify the karmic debt that they all have. We all have it, right? But this is like spirit saying, did that card, okay, we're gonna go with it. So the magician really tried to pop out. She almost didn't, but you have everything you need, every tool at your disposal, right? You've got the emotional piece, you've got the cup, you've got the wand, you've got the fire, you know what I mean? You've got the communication, you've got all the ingredients, you've got the pentacle, so you've got the ability to make this thing tangible. It's like, it is, I feel like it is high time. It feels like do or die right now. I don't mean to be so crazy and intense, but it feels like February going into March. It's just like, you guys, the tides are turning, things are changing. It's like, even with fear, if you're holding a sense of fear in your body, it's like, I'm hearing still go go anyways, and start believing and having faith that you are going to be protected, right? I just keep hearing you're the child of the Most High. It's such a powerful message. I got chills going down my left leg. It's a message that light workers in the collective, you need to hear right now. Spirit, what else do you want us to see? Okay, did that try to pop? Okay, if it was for us, come back again. Oh my gosh. It's time. Faith that you're going to be protected. Faith that you are protected. Okay, so we got 5 of Swords. Woo! 8 of Wands. Okay. I want to honestly get clarification on this 5 of Swords, because part of what came in off of this card was this like low vibrational energy. Okay, all right. That's exactly what I thought. So Spirit clarified with Ace of Swords and 3 of Discs. So some of you guys were receiving information about low vibrational energy, or, for lack of finesse words, it's like shit talkers, haterade, people who are not lifting you up in the high vibration of what it is that Spirit is calling you to do. It may have been a situation where literally people were kind of like coming against you, or it was hurtful, things. I think you're getting some clarification about who was a real one and who was not, and who was for you and who was not. And I'm not seeing anything like pain Hold on, let me see what else. Anything else we need to know about this Five of Swords situation? I'm just seeing a lot of clarity about these individuals that came forward. Could be friends, family, people you worked with. Um, if they're still present, like if they're still in your energy right now, I do feel like Spirit is saying to go ahead and start energetically releasing them from your energy, right? Oh, so that's very telling. Eight of Swords. So for some of you, it's happening right now. This is a part of why you aren't moving forward in this energy is you're kind of it's getting all up in your head. It is bothering you. It is something that makes you feel kind of tied down. So let's just put it this way. Whether this is past energy where people talked behind your back and weren't for your greatest and highest good, whether that was before or this is happening now, Spirit wants you to know, regardless, rewind the rest of this reading. Everything that came forward in the beginning of this message, this is who you are right now. You're a seer, you're a knower, and you're getting ready to be this doer and put it all together in alignment with Spirit. Whoever these people are, or whatever the situation is, the shit talkers, or, just, I'm not there. It's like a low vibe, I want you to release that over to divine so that that can be handled. It's like it's you can release it. Don't feed too much into like further intel on the situation, further insight, right? I just don't feel like that's going to serve you in this path as you move forward. Okay. I know that was probably a tough situation. Ugh. It could have said some stuff about you that just wasn't. Some of you guys, I got Two of Swords, are deciding like what to do about this situation. Maybe there's some people in there that you're like, should I release them? Should I not? Oh, okay. Spirit is saying, I'm pulling up the Emperor card. So the Emperor is a seasoned leader and somebody who is, you can be decisive and look at the facts and look at what you need to do right now. Even if these people, I'm hearing for some of you, this just came in, I'm hearing for some of you, it's like, it could have been a relationship where it wasn't necessarily shit talking, but it could have just been like they did kind of like make you feel insecure about yourself in some way, and now you're getting clear about it. So it could be, let's just go through the list. It could be a partner, a family member. It could be a group of people like you worked with. Just place it where it resonates. This party, this energetic party, they have their own shadow work that they need to delve into, and it's like I feel like there's this waiting energy. It's almost like this is part of why you're not moving forward. So it is this message of refocus to your mission. Channel the emperor that you are. Like I would, even if you have your own tarot deck, I would get some of these cards out, the Emperor, the Six of Wands, the Magician, and just kind of like lay them all out and really start to just inherit some of that energy, because it's like remembering who you are, right? Remembering who God called you to be. And I'm telling you, whatever the situation is, low vibrational energy, one, it's time to start realizing that you're just on a different type of path. It's not that you don't care for, or you have a stone cold heart or something like that. But when you are in the Emperor's seat and you're working very closely with divine, that's just a greater calling. You know what I mean? It's a bigger, it totally is a position. And Eight of Swords, it's time to be released. It's time to be released from all this right here. It's time. And you don't have to wait on them to reveal some sort of like, which direction do you go in? I'm hearing you decide, you go, you make the decision, and feel confident about the decision that you make. Yeah. Yeah. Because look right here. Look right here. Ace of Wands and Nine of Discs can tell you right now. Can tell you right now. Sorry, I'm getting sassy today. Your passion for you to move forward in this new beginning. Look at her. She's a whole vibe to me. She is Nine of Pentacles, right up there with that wish fulfillment energy. I mean, she's flourishing. She's magnetic. Like, I mean, she's got a shaved head and a white gown, and she's surrounded by pink flowers and a whole thing of pentacles. It is like, this is where you're headed. Do you see? Do you think that in this energy, you're literally going to be worried about them? You know, do you really think they're going to be allowing you to get in your head like this? Do you really think you're going to be waiting on them to make a decision? No, because you're going to be up in here with the emperor type of vibe. Okay. So Seven of Wands popped out. I'm going to get one more piece of clarification before I end the reading. They can try to throw darts. That's the vibe. But man, Nine of Pentacles. What does Spirit want to say about Seven of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. Clarification. Some of you, oh, that's what they're saying. And it's funny, the Sun card tried to pop out. It keeps trying to pop out. I keep seeing it. Okay, so some of you guys are defensive about, it's like you just need to get on board with your own happiness. I mean, that's as simple as I can put it. How crazy would it be if the Sun just popped out? I'm just going to keep shuffling, but that's how the message is coming in is some of you need to get on board with your divine feminine energy, the flow, that things don't have to be hard in your life. Things can actually move in a state of flow and ease. And, oh, hell yes. Look at this, you guys. Exactly. Oh, okay. And Six of Cups. I can be a very expressive person if you haven't been able to tell already. Okay, you guys, it is high time. It is high time for you to step into, it's like this has been a long time coming. Six of Cups, there's a lot of give and take. It's like this connected water energy coming through from way, like I was saying, way before. So some of you guys, you know, with Seven of Wands, it's like this defensive energy within you really being able to have all the promises, right? You've always been the Empress, but now I feel like you're being given this opportunity to see it through, to feel it. It might be a very different experience to be in this like more relaxed state. The cool thing about the Empress is, and this is the last thing I'll say before the camera shuts off, is the cool thing about the Empress is it's like she doesn't have to chase anything. She attracts. And it's like surrendering to divine and just knowing that it's coming, just knowing that it's yours, just knowing that you are that, you embody that. That's the energy that's coming off of the Empress. And it's like not letting defensive energies or anyone or anything that would kind of want to shift you into a defensive energy, whether it's coming up through you or it's coming up external to you with like a party, a partner, people. This is all about you allowing this season of your life to unfold. Like this is really happening. This is not make believe. This is not too good to be true. This is really happening. This is your divine feminine energy flourishing season. You are the Empress and the Emperor. I will leave you with that. I love you and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.